Okay, can you guys hear me? Woohoo! I think we're there. Hello, everybody. Long time. Let me know when you guys can hear me. I know there's about a 30-second lag, so somebody give me the hi sign when you can hear me. Hey, Blissful. Dixie, hi. Loud and clear. Hey, Pam, thanks. In stereo, oh Lord, one speaker's enough. Hey, Pamela. There's Jean. Hello, ladies. Yes, it's been too long. It's been a crazy... June was bonkers, and July, it's been a little bonkers too, but a different way. But, yeah, we had my nieces. You guys probably remember that. My niece Chelsea got married in June, and I helped her do all of her centerpieces and all kind of stuff, stepping in for her mom who's no longer with us, and favors and all kind of stuff that we did. And her wedding was the 21st. Then I went to a wedding for a friend of mine at work up in the Poconos. Some of us went up there for the following weekend. And then I came back and found out my iron. Hey, Eileen. Found out my iron was dangerously low. And my oncologist ordered an iron infusion. And then I had a bad week after that from just flu-like symptoms. And the steroids spiked my sugar, blah, blah, blah. And let's see, last Friday, they wanted to check for internal bleeding. So I had to go in for an upper endoscopy on Friday. And I'll get the test results back from that next week sometime when my doc is back from vacation. So it's just been a little cray-cray here at the Parish Palace, or the Parish. But anyway, little show and tell first, just to get caught up on some things that I've been doing that I haven't really had time to video about or whatever. I know. It's been kind of sucky the last couple of weeks, but you know, I can't complain. I'm feeling better. They think I might have celiac disease. So they did biopsies in the good old duodenum, my stomach, and my esophagus to check for different, celiac being one of them, and there was some inflammation. They're looking at for bacterial infections to figure out what is taking the iron from me. I was a 5, and I should be 15 to 55 in a normal range. So, hey, Colleen. So, anyway, I think I'm a quart low. Okay, Pamela, I hope that works. So, anyway, let's get going. So you guys probably remember my last stream, I actually did a collage. And of course, I don't know when to stop. So it gets too busy. Cut that sucker up, and I love it. Look at all these little ATC size cards I got out of that. And I actually laid them out on a black canvas, and I'm thinking about mounting them on there like a mosaic kind of thing. But in the meantime, I've been sending, when anybody buys some of my stamps, I write a little note like it's a thank you card on it, and just throw it in there. So I thought they were kind of cool. I love the way, I mean, it looks so much better cut up. But I was ticked off because I forgot to scan the daggone thing. Yeah, Jen, yeah, celiac can be, it's a gluten intolerance. You have issues with the with gluten that one of the things that it does is it makes your body doesn't absorb nutrients and minerals such as iron, and it's a big rob on the iron. So I looked it up tonight actually, and it appears as though I have about 8.5 of the 10 symptoms they list as the top 10. So leaning that away, but if that, you know, you can just not eat wheat anymore and really help that a lot, and you're supposed to build your body back up pretty soon. So Dorothy, I think you're a doctor, correct? I don't know what kind of doctor you are, but I don't know if you got any information on that one or not. But so another thing I was doing is I took I showed you guys the book, the journal, And the tiles that I made, I didn't make the journal, I bought it. I was going to cover the book cover in Laurie Micah's class. I took it Clean Zinc, gosh, I don't know, over a month ago now, I guess. So I was just messing around and making a few other tiles. My friend Kathy from Annapolis was up playing with me the other day, and she wanted to learn how to do some tiles, so we were playing around with some tiles. And then I got this, I was at Home Goods tonight, just happened to have to stop in, and I got this thing, I don't know what to call it. I'm going to get it. It was marked down from $80 down to $15, so I had to take it. But look at this puppy. I'm trying to get this in the camera. This is about not quite 3 feet tall, but look at all that cool shaping and stuff on there. I'm going to paint a lot of this real funky colors, some black and white checks, and this square bit here, I'm going to put these kind of tiles on it and some on the base. So that's my plan. I thought for 15 bucks, I mean, how bad could I screw that up? Don't answer that. But anyway, I wish they would have had a second one, but they didn't. I might try another Home Goods just for giggles. Uneven numbers. Oh, uneven numbers? I'm not sure what that's referring to, Colleen, but I do like uneven numbers. But anyway, so I've just been making some of these tiles and finally fired up my oven for polymer clay that I probably bought about 3 years ago and just finally turned it on Saturday. Oh, jeez. So, let me put those out of the way. And then this, I really like how this turned out. Sometimes I do stuff and it's like, yeah, that's cool. I like it. This one I really like. And this one, no, it's not a table leg. It's actually got a stand on it, Jen. A little wooden block at the bottom and a piece of metal, and then it's a stand from there. It's like a spire or something for decoration. It kind of looks like a table leg, but it actually has a stand, so it's a piece of art in its own way. You guys might have seen this on my Facebook page. I took Jody Ole's class, a couple of her classes, again, at Create earlier this month. And I just love her. And she's done these angels for a while, and I took her angels class, and we did this class in like 3 hours, and then I kind of put my little twist on her angel figure, and I was playing with I really like how this came out, some molding paste, and I just drew with the end of my brush in it some swirls and stuff, and this one over here ended up looking kind of like half a heart, so I kind of went with that shape. And these rocks, I really like how these came out. This is molding paste with a petal shaped palette knife, and then I painted them, and then I went over them. I don't know if you guys can see, this zoom on this camera is kind of crappy. You can't get a webcam with zoom. If you can see that black lava gel medium, it's gel medium that's got little like black sand in it, and when it dries, that's all you see is the black sand. So I added that, and then I hit it, all of these parts, with some of my the Treasure Gold and White Fire that I like. Hey, Tinker. Now that's shy, right? Tinker equals shy. Or chai. But anyway, this is going to go to my oncologist's office. I'm going to give this to her. And I wrote on here a little saying, keep calm and weather the storm. And I made the background look kind of stormy, blah, blah, blah. This is glass bead gel up in this corner. I don't know if you guys can see that texture or not. Whoops. That damn light down here will drive me berserk. Short trip, I know. But anyway, I really like how that turned out. I really like everything about it. And I like the hot pink and the pearlescent wings against all that black storminess stuff. So that's going to Dr. O. Next week I have my appointment with her. Let me set that out of the way so I don't muck it up tonight with God knows what. And then, oop, good Lord, almost did a half gainer backwards in my chair. Miss Press, hello. So, I got a couple little treats that people sent me, which was so nice and such a surprise, and some of them were very sneaky and got my address somehow that I don't know how, but bless your hearts. So, this first little bit was from Yvonne in El Paso. I'm not sure if you're on here, Yvonne. Hey, Pam. Don't get yourself fired, Pam. But anyway, Yvonne from Texas sent me this. I'm glad you're here, Pamela. And it was wrapped in, look at, oh, I probably shouldn't show you the addresses in case one of you are a psycho. You don't ever know who you're talking to, right? Jean, I mean, she could be an axe murderer for all I know. She seems real innocent and docile and very sweet, but not sure what would happen if you piss her off somehow. Just saying. So anyway, she jelly printed and stamped over this paper. It was a grocery bag. How smart was that to use to cover up a package? She's a genius. So look what she sent me. Oh my God. First, a very nice note. Very, very nice note. With a picture of my mojo or babe on there. And was that in here? Yes. Look at this little envelope, how it's kind of reversed with the hands and my name on it. How cute is that? And look at all these jelly plate texture sheets. Well, that's not exactly what they are, but of course that's what we're all going to use them for. And I had some of these from Michael's, but these are different patterns than what I had. And this one is just like, it's a little bit finer stripe. I don't know if you guys can pick up that or not on here. It's just lines. Hear them? But it's a finer line than those things I get from Panera that I go like this and use as a stamp to get little grid marks. Some waves, some texture. And this is like little scallop bits. And then there's another set. Some of these I've seen before. These I've never seen before. Look at this baby. I can't wait to play with that one. Look at that. And this one's like a little, they're like recessed squares, but they're kind of done. I don't know if you can pick that up or not. This camera sucks for this stuff. I'll have to do this on a regular video where I can use my zoom. My zoomy doom. And this is like a chevron. This must be a new set because I haven't seen this. Well, of course, your basic dots. Everybody got to have the dot set. Yeah, I think so, Jean. Oh, good, Pam. And these are stars. And this is a little, what do they want to do? They were six-sided. That's not a hexagon. That's 5, right? Let's call it honeycomb design. Then I want to sing the cereal thing because I'm that old and I remember that honeycomb song. And look at these napkins. These are gorgeous. And look what colors. Turquoise and orange. Shocker. My faves. Paper compulsions. Janny, hi. Thanks for joining. And some stripes. Sketchy stripes. A little bit of paisley. How cute is that? And these are really cool with this border on them. Look at that border. And this stuff, I love all that tribal markings and stuff like that. Playing right into my hand there, Yvonne. And some playing cards to do some fun stuff with. Oh, look at these. How cute are those? And these are little bits of paper that she's stamped on with a little cutesy swirly paper clip. They're clipped together. And all these patterns of this stuff cut out into shapes. Look at that. The dots, the stripes, the squares, all those cut out into shapes. And here's another little package of her little stamp bits. That's great for collage stuff. Thank you so much, Yvonne. I really, really appreciate this. And look what it was wrapped in inside of the wrapping. Hello, do they look like my colors? I think so. I'm just saying. So that, look at this pile of goodies. Thank you so much, Yvonne. I would drive out to El Paso and give you a hug if I could. Not going to happen tonight, though, gotta tell you. So that was from Yvonne. And I really need to clean this joint up. This is from my friend Genevieve. I think she's from Canada. Where are you from, Genevieve? Wait a minute. Oh, it said St. Thomas. I thought, St. Thomas? I'm coming to see you, girl. But it's from Ontario. She is from Canada, Ontario. She sent me this really cool, I haven't even opened it yet, but I have big plans for you, my love. This is a top, I believe. Pam, all that stuff was from a friend, a viewer that sent me some happy mail from, she's in Texas. But I'm pretty sure those texture plate things are available at Michael's. So yeah, Genevieve. Yeah, Jane, I thought she was in Canada. Look at this top. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, it's a jacket. Oh, even better. There's a better chance of that fitting me. And I love this thin layer. You can see through it. It's so thin. Hot flash friendly. That's all I'm saying, girls. But don't you know, this bad boy is going to get jelly printed. You can bet your bottom dollar on, and it's that asymmetrical hem that I like. Oh my gosh. I got to try this on. Hang on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's going to fit me. Oh gosh, yeah. Oh. This may be my favorite little topper. I hope Genevieve's able to join. This is awesome. I've never seen something like this. Love this. And I like it even more now that I know that it's a jacket and not a blouse. Sometimes blouses that aren't stretchy have a hard time fitting big girl. Oh. So, gosh, at first sight I thought this was maybe a nipple thing, but these are really cool. Oh, she made these. Genevieve, you little rascal. With everything going on, I had opened this, but I hadn't really, I guess, paid as much attention as I should have. Look at these pins. Oh my gosh, that's fabulous. Look at that. And they're painted. It's like wood with a glass embellishment on there. I love how graphic that is. And again, the turquoise and the orangey, bronzy colors. Perfection. You know what I used to do years ago? When I lived with my ex-life, we'll just leave it at that. Yeah, I know, Jen, right? I thought, nipple. I lived in Fredericksburg, Virginia, and I got into toll painting, which led me to fabric painting. And I used to go like to Heck Company, which was a department store that we used to have around there, belly up. But they used to have a big costume jewelry section. And it was nicer costume jewelry. You know, it wasn't the kind that's going to fall apart in a day. And I used to buy sets of earrings that were, this reminds me of them. Of course, this is a little big for an earring. I'm a big girl, but my head ain't that big. But, you know, this kind of shape, an easy shape to repeat and paint. And I used to have a source to get these long tunic length, like you'd wear them over tights, like to go, back in the day when I worked out back then, I would wear tights and like a leotard thing to work out on. And I had these tunic length sweatshirts that I bought from, I don't even know where I bought them from now, but they come down like mid-thigh, and I'm 5'10", so they were like a dress on a lot of people. So I bought a lot of those. I did divorce my ex-life. You betcha. Twice, but who's counting? I would paint the earring pattern all over the front of the shirt, or maybe down a sleeve, or maybe just around the collar or the neckline to kind of make it look like a necklace. Hey, Marianne, glad you could join. So, and then sell the shirt with the set of earrings. And they used to go like hotcakes. And then the damn place I was using to sell them like that, they had an inside job going stealing from me. I had to ditch the bastards. And this one, I think this might have been done on a jelly plate. And look what I see there. My little mark. Ah! Gotta love that, Jen. That's another pin. Amaryllis Creations. So you guys, check this out. AmaryllisCreations.com. Can you see that? There we go. That's Genevieve, I don't know if it's Crabe. That's how she says her name. But check out her website and check out her art and her jewelry and stuff there. That's beautiful. Thank you so much. And look, both the colors. Hello. Oh my goodness. Your paintbrushes in your hands. Oh. A paint bottle opener and the best brush for your hands. Look at you. Oh, cool. We have these openers, but I never thought about it. Oh, Amaryllis Creations. Look at her. Oh, and look at these little brushes. Oh, cool. That'll be good for getting all the schmutz off. I love this. It's like Christmas in July. And, oh, look at this. This is framed, my initial, Zentangled, with some vines around it in turquoise. It's shaded beautifully. I can't believe she did that by hand, and I know she did. There's her little GC. But look at that matted like that. That is gorgeous. Genevieve, this is, oh, love ya. I'd fly to Canada and give you a hug tonight if I could. Oh, she is. Well, she should be. And these are, wow, what the heck? That's like almost like a hologram. Can you see that? Does it come up that way on the camera? I don't know if it is or not on this camera. That's some cool stuff right there. Really cool textures on some, oh, look at that. Little speckles. Oh, and some of the Japanese papers with the gold in them. Speaking of gold, look at this. Man, that'll pop a collage, won't it? Oh, and look at these. I love this stuff. I've never seen this color. I can't know if you guys can see it. It's kind of got fibers in it. You catching any of that? Her name is Genevieve. Her website, who was asking that? Chai. Is Amaryllis, like the flower, AmaryllisCreations.com. So reach out and give her some love. And, oh, this is beautiful. Can you see those? Where's that light? Daggone it. I'm telling you. There we go. Oop. Saw a little tiny flash. Why can't I? There we go. See the fibers in that one? Now I'll lose it again for this one on that really pretty green. There you go. Saw a little flash in there. And more of the little flecks of, oh, look at that. Oh my, these are beautiful. This has a really unusual feel to it. That's kind of like this paper, this beige is real slick. And this is almost feels like, what's that woolly stuff called? But it's not really that much. Not woolly, you know. Hey, Coach. Felted? No, not felted. I don't know. It's got texture. It's fuzzy and soft. And this is turquoise, so how bad can that be? Oh, yum. Oh, look at that. That's a nice little slice to put in a collage. Oh, here's a stuff white on white. In that same pattern. Oh, and look at this one with scallops. Genevieve, if you're seeing, I'm going to have to email you and ask you where you got this stuff. This stuff is really cool. It's really smooth. And this one looks like, oh my gosh. Look at this one. And this one. Girl, I don't know where you found this stuff, but that's some good stuff right there. Wow, so thank you so much. That's so generous of you guys. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. And it will be well loved and used, trust me. And I can't wait. I'll show you guys this when I get it done. Oh, I love this thing. Oh, hot flashes be damned. All right, let me get this all stacked back up in here. Oop. Hey, Jackie. Miko. Okay, oh, and here's one more thing that I did. Not wild about this one. I did have this slice of this up as my banner on my Inky Obsessions Facebook page, which I really like. Jean, you'll like that green, I guess, huh? I know, I'm becoming more of a green person. But I guess if nobody knew where I screwed up, you wouldn't know that I screwed up. But I used, you can even see my signature kind of smeared there. I used Higgins Black India ink. And the self-leveling gel reactivates it and makes it smear. So all these, I outlined the whole flippin' angel. Ooh, probably shouldn't say that. The whole lovely sweet angel with the black ink, her wings, her head, her dress, my name, blah, blah, blah. All started smearing. So I tried to save it. And then I didn't realize how the green was going to blend with the leveling gel and bleed over her flesh-colored face and her pearl white wings and made her green-headed, green-winged angel. And this says, encourage your hopes, not your fears. I did the molding paste over here again. And this, I don't know what I did, but it kind of looks like wood, really. And I bubbled this up with my stencil, and the dangles is upside down here coming in. And bubbled that up, bubbled up her dress. You can see my little stamps in the background, which, by the way, I just found out we're going to be releasing some new stencil designs in August is the plan. A couple dozen new designs. And the pictograph that I drew that's on my stamps that I like, can't do a stencil out of them. So, at least not at this time. So there's some issues with converting it because it's hand drawn. So anyway, what are you going to do? So I thought we would play with these suckers since I haven't really played with these. Seems kind of rude. I don't play with my own stamps. The green one, Bliss, that was, that's got 2 coats of self-leveling gel on it, which is a clear, thanks, Jean. It's a clear gloss, high gloss sealant. This one, didn't come out so great. Because what I did, because I'm not that smart, remember. Hey, Carol. I shouldn't have glued on my embellishments, the breast cancer ribbon, my key, and this little doohickey. I should have put them on after. And I didn't. So then I got myself in a position where I had to kind of drag that gel around these things. And then when I was doing it around this, the ink ran, and then that gave me another problem. So if you really look at this close, and I don't know if this camera will show it, you can see the imperfections and how this is lumpy, and usually it's slick like glass. It's not really showing that I can see. Maybe closer. Yes, that's what I want to do. Zoom in on my screw ups. Yeah, what the hell? Somebody's got to screw up. That's the best way to learn. I don't know. I don't know if you can see that or not, but trust me, it ain't right. But if you, like I said, if you didn't know, You might see that and think, oh, that's cute. I don't see it that way. Just saying. So, that's right, Jean. I planned it that way. It's exactly what I was going for. Yeah, texture. Let's go with that. It adds texture. I know. I talk too much, right, Dorothy? Spilled out all my secrets. Now you know. It wasn't what it was supposed to be. Whew. Okay. So, I don't know really what I'm going to do tonight, but I thought, oh, hell, I got an ad I'm looking at. I thought I should maybe play with my own stamps. What do you think? So, I had a little note to what I was going to do. I have no friggin' idea where the note is. Sunflower Jess. Hello. Are you a Jess that I know? I have a friend, Jessica, that was going to pop over tonight and sit in with me while I did this live, but I'm not sure she's going to be able to make it. And I don't know what her screen name is. That could be you. Hang on, let's play with something here. What are we going to do? I wanted to do some stuff on deli. Deli to make for collage stuff. Hey, did you guys see that sale that was on Amazon for the Derwent Art Bars 72 pack for like 52 bucks? I posted it, somebody posted it on Facebook and I shared it and I went out to look at the link and sure enough, it's out there. But it was, it said 1 to 2 months delivery or something like that. So, 2 months? Where the hell are they? On the moon? Christ. I'm just going to make some, will that fit on there? Oh, look at you. I'm going to stack all of these. Oh, okay. I do know you Facebook-wise, Jess, then. Under $50 for 72. Holy crap. Yeah, they were 52, Jean. Hey, Brenda. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. I'm reading this. I'm reading the chat. I'm just going to line. I got these really cool acrylic blocks. They have a handle on it, so you can really line it up. I like them, and I'm going to try them tonight. And I'm just making some collage-y stuff. You know, I think it's, I don't know, Jackie, I didn't check it today, but it was on yesterday. Yes, the Intense, the Inktense blocks. Yes. Oh, was that you, Jen? I couldn't remember who posted it. Of course, I don't remember what the hell I did today. Yeah, and then I went out to the link and then I shared it as well because I thought, man, somebody doesn't have those, so you're not going to get them any cheaper. Not sure what that 2-month shipping's about, but save you over $100 probably. I forget how much they were. So I'm just going to ink these up and make some deli paper prints for now to throw in my collage drawer. I think I got them all right side up. Hey, Fairy. Of course, I put it on sideways so they'd fit. Now the handle's on the sideways. Oh, look at you, you cute little rascal. I love those. I was so hoping we could get the stencil in on this design. Hey Terry, I got these, actually they're from the UK, from Clarity Stamp. I ordered those, and I ordered one of their blending mats, and I saw these cool brushes they use for their inks. They put them in the ink, and then, you know, just kind of ink them up, and then brush the ink on real pale, or over a stencil, and I thought, well, hell, I gotta have some of those. So, to save the shipping, I thought, I'll get some of these too while I'm there. So I did. Oh, here we go, Grand Central Station. Oop, it's Mumsy. Oh, that's right, I didn't talk to her today.
Call from Maryland.
You are in the know, Jean, I'm telling you. Oh, crap, Dave's not in. Hold on, guys. Excuse me. Hello? Hey, Mom. No, you didn't. And actually, I'm streaming right now. Can I call you back? Okay, it'll be 9:30 or after. Okay, talk to you then. Okay, bye. Yeah, I love that Barb Gray's videos. Really, really good. This one, you little rascal, I got showing upside down. Don't even know my own damn drawings. I'm drawing these and I'm thinking, man, I hope I'm not drawing something offensive in some kind of pictographic language somewhere. Because I kind of just made them up. I had some paper that had something like this on there. 43 now, $43 for 72. It's going down. Holy crap. That's some good stuff. These really sit down on the paper nice with this handle. They're just, I really like these. I think they have two different configurations, and I think I got them. Did I get them both? Because if I didn't, I like these better than any of the other ones I have. The Tim Holtz ones, I like those at first, and I like them because they have the graph lines on them and all that stuff. But they're so thin. Oh, okay. But these are thicker, and with the handle, they really are nice. Must say, girls. These are my new blocks of choice. I'm just going to fill this page with these because I like them. And the next time I go in and doing collages, I'll just rip this apart and glue her in there. I don't know if any of you guys got these stamps or not. Yeah, they really are thin, Jean, and I mean, I don't have little petite hands, but my fingers get in the way of them trying to get down on the paper sometimes. So, I mean, I like the assortment that you get and the sizes and everything, and that it's got the grid on there. If you really need to align something, I eyeball my stuff. I can't be bothered. Okay. Oh, look, right into my stamped area. I don't think that's going to fit again. It's not. So let's take off one. I love this little holder I got for these too. That way she's portable in a hurry if I need to. You know, in case we start to flood or something and Dave builds an arc and I got to grab my stamps. I'm ready to go. Oh, I should probably put, oh, I allowed links, by the way, guys, so if you want to share anything, I'll link her up. And I probably should have put my own Etsy shop out there. If anybody, I guess if anybody is new out there, I should probably tell them about these, shouldn't I? Not so good marketing person. And where do I work? Marketing. But I like that a lot. So that's going in my neutral drawer. I think I told you guys I separated my collage stuff into neutrals, hot and cold colors. Right in my neutral drawer. So my Etsy shop is Inky Obsessions, and I sell my stamp sheets there. This is set 3. So yes, I do have 3 sets. That's why it's called number 3. It's the 3rd one. You guys probably are all over that, figuring it out before I had to tell you. Gotta scooch these over. Scooch is a technical term for very. Ugh. Thanks, Anne. Thank you. Okay, what else do I want to put on there? Well, I'll just show you a little sampling of each of these in case you guys haven't seen these yet. I took my stamps and my stencils to create and had participated in vendor night. And I was really scrunched up on one 6-foot table. My friend Donna Walsh went with me to help out. And I did really well on the stencils, and I didn't do as well on my stamps, which I was kind of disappointed in. I'm sure they'll eventually sell, and you guys have been great about everybody jumping on them. Move over. I need more room. I don't care how big a desk I have. I need more room. Jean, how many sets of these are there, of these Hoogie Bops? How many different sets? Do you remember? Here's my little hand-drawn poppies. So both of these stencils that I hand drew, both of the patterns I hand drew with my intentions of having them go to stencil production, won't be stencils this time as I'd hoped. Yeah, they're hand-drawn ones. Apparently there's a problem converting the raw edges that come out real jaggedy, and it's a big time-consuming thing. So right now is they're a really busy time of year because they do other things other than just the stencils that you guys know them for. But I like my little poppies. I must say so myself. Now that kind of, it's like a poppy palm tree. You know what I mean? I get a little crazy on the little top things, but I don't know. Makes me happy, and that's the way I'm going to do them. I don't care. I don't care, people. And here, my most popular stencil design is dangles. It's sold out in both sizes right away at Create. And here's my little dangle stamp that matches. And in the new batch, got a couple more dangle patterns coming out. Yes, I do. I can't wait to see what they look like. Oh, thanks, Ann. I like them like that too. I think they'd be cute on a little card or whatever. Look at you, you little dangler. This would be a cute border, like bumping it edge to edge across the top. Of course, I can't see, so. But if you could, if you had the skill set to bump that edge to edge and make a border across a journal page or anything. But I use them, you know, I saw Ellen Vargo is the one who first did this with my stencil when it first came out. And she took the stencil and came down from the top of her project, and then she flipped it and came up from the bottom. So they look like kind of spires coming up, like, or a gate almost. Thought that was kind of cute. She's so creative. She uses my stuff better than I do. So that one's coming out in the next bunch. No, that one is out already, sorry. This one, this design should be coming out in the next batch of stencils. And this design I called Discus. And this, I look a little bit like this. Actually, it looks exactly like this. But it's an all over the page pattern on the stencil. It's very simple, but it's graphic and kind of bold because the thicker line. I'll hold it up there in a minute for you. I like that one. So that's coming out in a stencil. And this one is coming out in a stencil in about, I don't know, a few weeks, I guess. So save your pennies. I smell a big sale and special coming up when we launch them. This one is called Squares Squared. And it's because there's a square and a square and a square kind of turned different ways. 4 of them actually stacked different ways to make a design. Sometimes I outsmart myself with these names. Of course, you can't say them, but get your tongue tied, so maybe not. So there's the Squares Squared. Like squares and then a 2 superscript, like it's mathematical formula, right? Squares Squared. Work with me, guys. And this is a little slice of the Pac-Man stacks stencil. This is that pattern, and that one is out already. That one's available already, but there's what my little Pac-Man stamp looks like. How cute are you? You know what I want to do? See how this works. I don't know if I can line this up. I'm not so good at that part. My hand's not so steady Eddie anymore. Like this maybe? Yeah, kind of make them interlocking. So yeah, where this little notch is on the end. Well, that wasn't very well lined up. The bottom one is more lined up. But you can kind of interlock those and make different designs out of them. But that's the little Pac-Man stack dude. He's already out as a stencil. This one's coming out. And this one, it's lined up. The hell do I have all over here already? Good Lord. When it's the way the stencil looks, where it's one of these going one direction and one going the other, even though it's the same size all the way down, it gives you an optical contusion of it looking like it's, you know, bigger and smaller on different ends. I'll see if I can mimic that on this little playful demo. Thanks, Jen. See, this end looks bigger to me. Yep. See what I mean? They kind of look wider at the back end of the print a little bit ish. Well, they're different, you know. My stamps are kind of different. Usually they're more, I don't know what, geometric or graphic. And you know, the Outback stamp are stencils. This is another Outback design, and this one I called Outback River. It's got like a water symbol in it from and my little Outback bullseye-ish thing, whatever the hell that means. it means that. That's Outback River. So that stencil's coming out this next time. Yeah, Jean, I did get these from Clarity. And they are my new favorite stamp blocks. But I love graphic and tribal, hieroglyphic, southwestern Indian kind of stuff. So there's Outback River. Coming to a new stencil near you soon. And this stencil's already out. This is Outback Star. That same Outback little ditty, then a star pattern. Oh, good choice, Jean. Mesmerizing eyeballs. Ooh, I guess it kind of does. Spooky. Here's a little Outback Star. You guys have probably seen the stencil or seen me use it or whatever. And then I took some of the stencils patterns that they covered a page, but they were like in rows, and made like little borders out of them. So, hang on. Oh, knocked my spire over. Christ. I have a couple blemishes in it. No, I have all them out here. Okay. So this is a little, yeah, Pac-Man on Crack-Man. This one is a border of the Tribal Squares pattern. So what I think is really cool is if you're doing jelly prints or however you're using the stencil, spray and ink through them, whatever you do, then I'm giving you the same elements in the stamps. So you can kind of get that true mixed media layering thing where you can put, you know, the stencils obviously are larger, but then you get the same pattern here, and you can use different mediums on both, you know, spray inks or paints or molding paste or on the jelly plate, whatever you do with your stencils, and then you can stamp over it. But you can stamp over it with inks or with paints, or you can stamp into, you know, the molding paste or on a card, or, you know, stamp your brains out. And this was on, what the hell was this part of? Everybody likes circles and dots, so I had room on the plate. And if you noticed, I don't know if you paid attention to this or not, but I tried to save you guys as much money as I could if you're going to buy these, because I crammed as many possible designs on this 8 by 5 inch plate that I possibly could. So with this one set, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 stamps for 25 bucks on that one sheet. So I noticed that some of them are made where they're spread out a little bit more. I tried to pack them in there for you, you know what I'm saying. But these are just a regular little dot border. Who doesn't like a little dot border? Or you could even kind of stagger it. Kind of make it look like Punchinella a little bit or something, maybe, if you had a good eyeball, which I don't have. Right? Dots is dots. That's not too surprising. And then last but not least, the Pentagon stamp. This is just a little string border of pentagons that are kind of, you know, up and down twisted. Look at all this mess I'm making through the deli. Ugh. Beware of the surface you stamp on deli paper. So this one, that's my Pentagons. And these, I bet you they would fit, but these are hard to see though. I can't. Yo girl ain't steady enough anymore for that kind of malarkey, let me tell you. Malarkey. Where the hell do I get these words? Yeah, I can't. But anyway, that's the little Pentagon border. So there you go. 16 of those puppies on that sheet. That's set number 3 in the collage black and white drawer. You will see those in a collage coming to you very soon. Wiping it on my shirt. Oh, it came right off. So yeah, there you go. So what I was thinking is I want to make more of these tiles to go on my spire that I bought earlier. I'll show you guys that came on later. Had a little home goods stop today. This thing's too big to get in the picture. But this is the base of it. Right? It stands up. This is the base of it. It is approximately, it's about a yard tall. And it's it looks like a table leg, but it's, well, it might be, but it's mounted, right? Like it's supposed to be decorative, and it is decorative. But see this puppy? It's either a table leg or a very crude gynecological tool from ages gone by, thankfully. So, anyway, Home Goods. Yeah. Hey, Shannon. I know, Home Goods is heaven. I love that place. I should never walk in there, but I do. But I'm gonna paint this, and I have ideas of how I'm gonna paint. I'm gonna put some black and white and some funky hot colors and use some three-dimensional stuff on there. But on here, I'm going to tile it with polymer clay tiles, a la Laurie Micah style, which I love. And they're like the ones that I should, and I'll tile the base too because that's flat. So, you said it, Shannon. Well, I did say the gynecological tool, so you got me. How's the house hunting going? I see there are all these gorgeous houses that you guys are looking at. My word, they are lovely. I'm gonna put these out of the way, and let's do something else. Hey, you know what? Maybe we'll make some tiles and put some stamps in them. How about that? I don't know what I was going to do tonight. I just felt like playing. I don't have much brain power left at this point. My iron's too low for my brain to function. Actually, my iron was so low, the doctor told me that my body would not produce red blood cells at the number it was at. Let me tell you, that takes the starch out of you. Oh, I hear the kids and my husband. That's Babe. Can you guys hear him? Hey, sweetie.
Hey.
Say hey to the girls.
Hey, girls.
Okay, Shy. Hey, Julia. I know. Some of those homes are... Now, are you moving to a new area, right, Shannon, with your husband's job? Is that the dealio? I'd love to be looking at houses. I mean, I like to look at them. The thought of moving, I'd probably puke in my mouth, but... my brother's a realtor. I should try to tag along with him sometime. But I don't. Oh no, not so much fun to look at. Okay, just cleaning this off a little bit here. A little hydration. And what do I want? I'm going to use a piece of palette paper because this is a little wet and a little funky. I think I need to get new sheets down here. They've probably served enough time. Houston, we're moving to 40 miles. Oh, okay. Is that a good thing that you're moving 40 miles away? Is that something that appeals to you? Yeah, Jean, stalking them. Way to go. I think I'm going to use some black clay this time. I used white the other day when I made those few tiles. So if most of you have seen the tiles that I made in Laurie Micah's class that I went to about a month ago. Or do you know who Laurie Micah is? M-I-K-A. If you don't, man, you should look her up. She does beautiful stuff. And it doesn't matter what color clay you have, because you're going to colorize it with all kind of stuff and make it very happy clay. And she just conditions hers by hand. So, oh yeah. Yeah, those commutes really do suck. I've done that many years before. Not doing it anymore. Picture this. Hi, what's your name? Oh, Shannon's neighbor. You lucky girl. So this is pretty fresh clay, and I'm just going to warm it up by hand like she did, instead of the old pasta machine. Judy. Hi, Judy. Welcome. Glad you could make it. I didn't really have a plan as usual. Kind of fly by the seat of my pants kind of girl. Wherever it moves me. So since I bought that spire tonight, I got the clay tiles in my head. So here we are, clay tiles. I should have brought her book down with me. It's upstairs to show you some pictures. But I can show you quickly some of the tiles that we made in her class, if you guys didn't see these. This was a class where we were going to cover a small journal or book with the tiles. You should see my friend Donna Walsh finished hers. I mean, she does gorgeous stuff, whatever she touches. It is awesome. But these are some of the tiles I came home with and still haven't finished my book. But, oh look, my undulate stamp. That stencil's coming out this release too. So anyway, we used paint and gold leaf and mica powder and all sorts of stuff. There's one of my stamps that I painted, put a coil in it, and some foil. But anyway, we just made all these little stamps from tiles. I mean, we cut them up and made tiles out of them. And as you can see, it's any color. That's green and white paint, green and white clay I had left over at the end of the class. And I rolled it together, but there it is, finished. So, thanks, Shannon. They're really fun to make. Her book is called Mixed Media Mosaics. I believe it's Laurie, L-A-U-R-I-E, Micah, M-I-K-A. If you ever have the opportunity to take a class with her, you should take it. She's really a great instructor, very sweet person, fun class, and it's all in her book too. But she does all different sorts of stuff. But anyway, I'm trying to tilt them so you can see all the sparklies on them and stuff. So this is what I'm going to try to mosaic around my spire, I'm calling it, for lack of a better word, other than a gynecological tool of days gone by. That's kind of a mouthful. So let me get this out of here. Oh, and here was my centerpiece that was going to hang off the top of my book. Broke her damn hat off, but I have her tip of her hat, so I can still glue her back together. But this is I never work with polymer clay a lot. I know that's a shocker by the way I'm doing this, right? But it's much lighter I know it's getting late there, Dorothy. Good night. Thanks for joining. Patty, is she on here or YouTube? You know what? If you're talking about Laurie Micah, I don't know that she does streams, and she's got just a couple YouTubes out there, but she doesn't, they're only snippets of her work. It's not lessons. But she has a website, she has a book, and she teaches all over the world. She was at Create, and some of the stuff that the girls were walking down the hall with, I was salivating. She did a quilt pattern on a box lid that they did, embellished it with pieces of jewelry, and built up the mosaics around it. It was really awesome. But no, I don't know what Creation Fest. Oh, do you mean Create Art Retreat? I didn't take Laurie's there. I took hers at the Queen's Ink, which is a local mixed media store that I go to. It's about 15 minutes away from my house, and I try to give them as much biz as I can. Oh, using the old tatas for warming up clay. Conditioning the clay. Interesting. Of course, now they only have a C and a B flat left. Would have been good information when I was rocking the 42Es. Oh, God. So, I'm just going to kind of pancake this a little bit. A little more pancakey. And Laurie works on wax paper, which I guess it's a trained skill because I chase that wax paper around a lot. But I'm just gonna, and she got a, she was using a one-piece rolling pin. Not the kind with the loose handles that spin, because you'll just sit here and just grind away. You won't go anywhere. You need one like this. And don't you know, I found an old one on Etsy. Had to have her. So, now we're just going to roll this out. And of course it's going to stick because it's a little clammy down here right now. So you just kind of wrestle that the best way you can. I wonder if there's something I can put on this rolling pin. Anybody know? What I can put on the rolling pin so it doesn't do this, what it's doing. That's very hateful when it does that, gotta tell ya. Look, doesn't stick to this. There you go. I'll just bake it like this. I used to work on a large tile. But it would still stick to this though, right? Cornstarch. Wonder if we have any. I don't know. I'll struggle through for the video, because I know you guys like watching me struggle. Somebody's gonna screw it up. Lord knows. That's gonna be me. Sweet Jesus. Oh, that's a good idea. Roll a piece of this. Now you guys are thinking. Let's see if this is going to work. I'm going to MacGyver my rolling pin here. Hold that thought. Alright. Now, let me whip a little tape on here. Hey, Mitzi. All right, here we go. See if I get this all snotted up. Of course, now I'm going to have this image in my clay where I wrinkled it right there. I'm telling you, I know enough to be dangerous about this stuff. But, oh, look at that. It's not sticking, though. I'll take the little groove in there. Brilliant, whoever's idea that was. So let's see. She doesn't measure it with card thickness. She said like 1/4 to 1/8 of an inch is about it. Because I'm going to stamp into it, so you don't want to, you know, you don't want to have it too thin to stamp right through the puppy. Hang on, where's my... Alright, let's try. I've been wanting to make some tiles with these pictograph stamps. See if I can get these back on here with some rhyme or reason. Hey, Mitzi. Put that a little further apart. Allow myself to cut them apart. All right, let's see what happens. Just going to pick a spot somewhere in the middle. Maybe like this. And up here. Set them down. And here we go. Ready or not. See if I can peek without hosing this up. Getting used to the touch of this is okay. That's not deep enough. I'm gonna have to stand and put some ass into this one. And Lord knows I've got it to do. Alright, peekaboo. Oh, look at you. Oh, that came out pretty good. And that's pretty clean, actually. You guys see that? Kind of black on black. I know it's a little tricky. But you'll see it better when I add a little schmutz to it. So hang on. Let me find my stuff. Got pearl white. Okay, just bring this to me because I can't see that far away. In the drawer. Ooh, those are pretty. Teal. What the hell is that? Shimmers. What is shimmers? It's like liquid in there. Who the hell knows? Bought something. Don't even know what it is. Alright, I had a little... Let me reach around here and grab some of my foil. I found this multi-colored foils. Grab these, hang on. I'm sure you guys have seen these. But it's like gold leaf and silver leaf, but it's colored and it's got a pattern in it. This one's kind of been blown all over the desk, but can you see the... Oh, you know what? And I just got... Where the hell did I put it? I just got some... No, seriously, where the hell did I put it? I just got it today. Oh, great. Interesting. Where in the hell? I got 2 jars of this flaked variegated oil. Talk amongst yourselves while I look for this. know where it is. Just occurred to me. Hang on. There you are, you little rascal. Here we go. Look at these yumminess here. This is going to be easier, I think, to use. These are called two different names, but I'll be boogered if they don't look really close to me. Do they look close to you? Because they look close to me. One is called Royal Peacock, and one is called Morris Dance. Couldn't tell you. But anyway, we'll see what we got. All right, start doing something. I'm going to use this white on this. It's pearl white, and I'm going to try using one of these little fluffy brushes that you get with this stuff to put it on Perfect Pearls brush. Hey, post away, Jen. That doesn't bother me at all. You guys should share all that information. I think it's good. Everybody gets a little piece of everything. Or maybe I should use my finger so I don't hit all the spots. I just hit the high spots. Hey, Darcy. Yep. This actually did make a deeper impression than I originally thought. Of course, I did get my ass into it, so, you know. Those of you who don't know me in person don't understand the power behind that statement, let's say. All right, a little bit of that. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of, well, you know, just kind of doing that thing that I do. I got the Inky Gold and Turquoise. I've been wanting one of these pastes that are turquoise. Really does make it pop. And Inky Gold came out with a true turquoise. So, struggles with it drying or not, Mama wanted one of those. Ooh, this one looks nice and juicy. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Oh, I could eat you up, lover. Alright, get rid of that. Let's see, do we want to put any of this on there? I'm thinking, can you tell my mouth's not flapping? Turquoise and hydrangea. Is the hydrangea the pink one? I'm I'm just playing with this, doing a little bit something different here and there. So let's try, I love my Treasure Gold and White Fire. I love this stuff. Simon says Stamp carries it now, but this one I think I got from Paper Artsy from the UK. My favorite too, Pamela. I love me some turquoise. Let's see what this one does. Woo, baby. Look at you. Whoa. That, just the littlest, tiniest bit on this. It's so yummalicious. All right, let's try. I'm going to do a little bit of this with the brush and see what happens here. You know, I wonder if I punch that down in the holes, if that'll stick within that white fire. Hey, Cheryl. Okay, I'm just doing all kind of crap here. I have no rhyme or reason. What is this? Reflex Violet. Yeah, let's slam a little bit of that on there. Shall we? Oops. New one. It's probably toxic. No doubt. Oh, I almost spilled it. I'm running out of fingers. I'm going to have to go here. Oh, look at you. Ooh, that's pretty purple. This one is, what is this stuff? Pearlex, called Reflex Violet. Oh, you know what I got? Hang on. I stopped at a Jerry's Artorama coming home from Create when I was oh so inspired. I'm going to put a little purple in with this turquoise, just kind of here and there-ish, because that's the kind of gal I am. A little here, a little there. Oh, hello, lover. Yes. Yes, we'll be doing more of you, Reflex Purple. You see this one, how this mixed here on the end? Oh. This camera is crappy for close-ups, isn't it? Somebody needs to make a webcam with a zoom. Apparently there is no such thing. Have you already baked the clay? I have not. Well, we're going to bake her. Yep, that's what we did in Laurie's class. We did it all raw, and then we baked everything. Now, I don't remember if we had any Inky Golds there in the pile, but we had a lot of stuff. And, you know what? Whatever it is, it is. I can, well, there's no zoom on it, on mine or anyone that I could find, Jean. There's no zoom on this one. I mean, I can hold stuff up here, but it doesn't refocus very well. Get the hell out of here, webcam set. I'm telling you, you are the master. Webcam settings. And zoom your Mac. Get the hell out of here. But will it, the camera focus? I mean, I know I can, I mean, I'm not sure I understand what you're saying. That may come as a shock too. So let's see. This had some of this variegated stuff in it that I already had, but let's just pop a little here, pop a little there. Like a papa black, but just a little papa. Get down in the hole there, boy. I want you to get you some texture in there. Now this was sticking really good the other day. Is it this stuff, perhaps? Yeah, this is a broadcaster webcam by Logitech. And I'm telling you, you know what? This isn't sticking as good to the stuff that I put sputs on already. Let's try it over here on the oh, there you go. See, on the raw side, it's sitting in there. So maybe the foil goes in first, because it's not sticking very good where I've already put the powders, the primary elements, and the Pearl-Ex and that stuff. But it is sticking in the holes over here. So we'll do it over here. I'm just going to work with it. Wants to be difficult. Yeah, it's coming right out of here. So, there you go. Note to self. Oh, question. I'll look it up for you. Thank you. Yep, you're right, Pam. I'm sure you are. Okay, use unbaked clay. I tested the Inka Gold metallic rub on raw premium clay. I got much better results. Inka clay on raw clay and then baked. Huh. Learn something new every day from you guys, I'm telling you. Oh, hot flash. Now I got to turn the fan on and everything's going to get foiled all over it. Watch what I tell you. Yeah, I'm not liking a lot of this, but I'm sure it'll be okay. And this, I'm just going to let this mix in with the clay when I come back to, when I cut this off. Let me get a blade. I'm going to put this lid on before I sneeze into the damn thing. Hold that thought. Tissue blade coming up. If I don't lop off a digit, we'll be good. So, let's see. So I'm going to take this clay. I'm going to take this clay and I'm going to scrunch up all this stuff and mix it in with the clay. That was a pretty cool thing that she did. Beads and beating Inka Gold polymer clay rub. Patti, it says it will zoom and pan. Oh! And what was that? Jean, if you think about it, can you hit me on Facebook or something with the name of that thing? I want webcam something. I forgot the hell already what it was. Ugh. The old memory ain't what she used to be, girls. I can tell you that. Right now, sisters. Alright, let me get rid of this little hunk of chunk right here. But you guys really should look up Laurie Micah, and some of her stuff is so cool. I had her book and I looked up some of her resources where she makes these little, what does she call them? They're little wooden boxes with real funky little legs that look like a miniature spire thing over here, that are painted, and then she tiles the top of the box. They are exquisite, let me tell you. And she makes all kind of, oh, what does she call those things? Like shrines, I think she calls them. Really cool. These are some that I did the other day, just messing around. And the clay sticked right. These are white that I started with. And I used paint and stuff. I haven't used any paints on these. So I'm going to put these somewhere so that I need to paint the sides and all that stuff on these. Put these over here. Oh, I made a little gold snake. That was kind of cool. All right, now I want to pick you up and put you over here till I decide what else I want to do with you, my little friend. Because you need more. I might even cut these up into little individual tiles instead of long ones. Maybe that's what I'll do on some. Holy crap. Oh, was that you tweeting me, Jean? That one looks a little... Oh, hello! Speaking of lopping off a digit. I feel like one of those redneck shows. Hey, y'all, watch this! There goes a finger. Billy Bob just blew off another digit. Yeah, they need more. There's not enough done to those, for sure. I may make little individual ones out of this puppy right here. This one looks pretty good. Ooh, I like that one. Oh yeah, Pam. I tell you what, they really turned out beautiful. Linda from Mars left a message on Twitter. Tell you sandwich and clay. Sandwich the clay in freezer paper and roll it over. Not sure if anybody... Oh! Please thank her for me. I need all the help I can get from any source available. Oh, look, you got a little fingerprint in you there. And now you don't. I like this little anchor one. Yeah, I'm going to leave that one together. There's not a lot of space between those two. But next I'm going to roll out some, what are we going? Patty. Are your stamps for sale? Oh, yes. They're for sale, Erica, on my Etsy shop called Inky Obsessions. Yep, all 3 sets are out there now. They're all in, actually I have them all in stock. I was on pre-order for a while. So I kept getting, I wasn't ordering huge batches, but I kept selling out of what I had, which was great. But I've caught up, and this little pagoda thing I kind of like here. I'm going to cut that out. I don't like that one. That's one cool thing about this clay. You don't like it? Yeah, snuff it off in the corner. And that one is not really... I don't know, might be able to do something else with that. I won't smush that one yet, but it's a candidate for sure. And this one, hey Donna, right now I'm playing with some polymer clay and using my stamps to make some tiles that are sort of Laurie Micah style, if only. I don't like the way that one came out either. in the pile. Executive decision. Okay. Let's... Oh, good night. Erica, was that you? Thank you, whoever that was, if you're online here. That cha-ching is a sale on my Etsy shop. Picking up all this little bling, putting it in the clay. Scared you. About blasted me off my chair. I gotta do something about that signal. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wrap this up for now. Oh, look, I got a little baggie right here. I'll put it in here for the time being. And I'm gonna switch to white because I want to do some paints. And on the black, I don't know if it would really show up that well. So we're gonna do a little switcheroo, and because I'm gonna use white, I'm gonna ditch this and get a clean one out. Because that white picks up everything. Even though I'm going to colorize it, it would like to keep it white for like a half an hour, maybe 10 minutes even. That phallic wood thing. What are you talking about, my phallic wood thing? Peg leg. Yeah. Thanks, Erica. That was very quick, girl. Gotta tell you. I'll get those wrapped up for you tonight and drop them in the mail in the morning. Okay. I'm going to make some white ones. So I'm going to get some paint on them. I picked up a new paint color the other day that I remember using in Laurie's class and loved it. It's a turquoise, but it's a Liquitex called Turquoise Deep, and it was really pretty on the tiles. And I want to get out my, and Laurie's favorite color, which is a lot of people's favorite color, is nickel, the Quinn Nicolazo Gold. Comes out really cool on these, a lot of these tiles that makes them kind of look Florentine, Italianish, Tuscan, Egyptian, all that old stuff. Here's what I did the other day. See, I can't get a clear image of that. I'm looking at 30 seconds before you guys are seeing it. And it's close, but it's blurry. Yeah, see, they're all kind of fuzzy on the picture. I'll look into that app. I know, that's everybody's favorite color. Okay, here we go. Let's roll some of this out. Oh, look. Picking up the black from my hand. It's already dirty. Oh, gotta make my pancake. You guys that do polymer clay are probably sweating bullets watching me do this. Oh, well. It'll keep you on your toes. Crap, this looks like silly putty after I smushed it on newspaper to pick it up. You guys remember doing that when you were a kid? Yes, that's how old I am. Yeah, it really is, Pam. Turquoise with that gold. Yummy. Now it's sticking to this, sticking to my non-stick. The hell? But not as bad. Let's see where we are. Let's use this for now. It's kind of, well, might be a little bit too thick. It's actually pretty even, all things considered. Let's see. Do I want to do those again, those stamps? I really wanted them kind of tribal looking, but maybe that's not the way to go. Maybe I need something that's got a finer impression. Let's try. Oh, crap, now I gotta take these off. I wish I could hear you guys. There's too many things for me to look at. When a person has the attention span of a gnat, multitasking becomes challenging at age 57, let me tell you. I'm going to do, for some reason I want to do this one. So you know what? I'm going to do it. I don't care. This might make a long, interesting tile. Let's see how this works, shall we? Yeah, that's, well, of course I didn't put this. Wonder if I can fit that back in there just right. Let's see. It's the worst that can happen. That wasn't bad actually. Let's do a couple different ones while I'm doing this. Let's do this. That's probably too fine. Let's do this tribal squares. Trying to look at, I didn't have a stroke. Don't fret. Trying to catch up on the chit chat going on. See, I'm crooked on this. I'm not putting even pressure. That might be too much. Maybe I shouldn't use these. I should probably use the ones that aren't mounted like that, because that's what we did. Let me grab a couple. I have some. They aren't mine, of course, but oh, look at this. I got this one the other day. It's unmounted. You probably can't see it, but it's Egyptian, where the hell's the camera? Symbols, like in rows. That one will come out cool. But I think it was easier to do on the ones that are just the rubber. Then you can kind of feel what's happening underneath there. Maybe that's my boo-boo. And you can kind of feel, you know, what's humped up and what's not. Very technical terms here, girls. Try to keep up. Yeah, the stamp blocks, Miko. I got those from Clarity Stamp in the UK. If that's what you meant. Ooh, look at that. That's a good one. Yeah, you know what? That might be it. Because can you see how deep this one is? I don't know if you can or not on the white. And then this one is just clearer. I think it's... In other words, I don't need to put as much ass into that one. That's what I'm trying to say nicely. Okay, let's try another one like that. See what we got. Oh, I got this little cartouche one too. Cartouche. I just like saying cartouche. Cartouche. Sounds like I sneezed. It's like an Egyptian sneeze, maybe. Cartouche. Maybe not. Ugh. Wow, that one's really fine detail. I know you can't see that, but it's like hairs in that design that's so fine. Design so fine. Where'd you get the Egyptian stamps? That is an excellent question. It was some... You know what? It was a website. Very obscure website that I just tripped across. Gosh, Erica, I'll try to remember and look at my emails for you, hon, and let you know. And post it for you guys if I can find it. I know I got to be able to find it in the email. But it was a real out of the way one, and I got this one too, which is like a whole sheet of those. Oh gosh, can you see it? There you go. I thought that would look kind of cool too. But it's a real faint etching on there, really, really faint. I wonder if there's a number or name. I don't know what the chances are of you Googling this number and getting a hit on it, but this one's 31.016. 31.016. And this one is 101.687. 101.687. But I'll look at my email later tonight for you guys. I've been looking for a stamp so hard, and I haven't found it, and it's driving me nuts. I tell you, nuts. It is, you know what? I have to go up and get that book to show you. But, oh, you know what? I'm going to do it because in case you guys know what it is. Oh, look at this tile one that I got too. Oh, crap. Can you see that? That's Egyptian-esque or Southwest or something. I don't know what the hell it is. But I think this came from, you know what? I think this is Lost Coast Designs for this one. The other ones are not Lost Coast. I'm going to put a couple of those in here that I can fit on a row. Right there. And I'm going to run up and get that book because I'm going to show you the picture of that stamp. See if you guys know what it is. It's a text or script stamp. And it's got words written all over it. They're all oriented so that it's rows of left and right. But the texts, different typefaces, different size text. But it's all inspirational words. Like it's got love and respect and harmony. And I have looked my eyes out and I can't find the flipping thing. Let me peek. Oh yeah, a couple of those. Oh shoot, only 2 of them are whole. You know what? Give me a minute. Hang on. Talk amongst yourselves again. I'm going to run up and get this book. Oh God, is that too long? Oh yeah. Girls. Oh, Jesus. I'm telling you, these last 8 years have worn me to a frazzle. Jesus. I'm telling you. So this is Laurie's book. Mixed Media Mosaics. Laurie Micah. Oops, kind of glary. There you go. But look at some of this work. But hang on, let me, oh, I'm out of breath. I'd like to say I ran up the steps, but that is impossible. Oh, there it is. So, does anybody know, can you make out the text stamp in this background? And it's a bit of it over here where she's cutting out the heart that she cut on it. But it says, trust, take long. I don't know what that says. Walks maybe? Cultivate, love, kiss. honor something, honor all living things, wish your something. I don't know what the hell it says, but I like it. And look at how it looks on her pieces, and she uses that a lot as a background. Does anybody know that stamp? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Spill it if you do. Mother must have one. Oh, here's another little bit of it on this page. Where the hell are you, camera? There. That's about as clear for a blurry camera as it's going to get. It's a different one though, Bobby, that you have? Yeah, see, she embeds that on top and then, you know, colorizes the center. Her work is so gorgeous. Let me flip to another couple finished pieces. She does jewelry, but mostly they are, like, see this? She made this for her dad. Well, after she lost her dad, in a remembrance to him. And it's got all sorts of little things she collected and pictures of him transferred onto the clay by image transfers. And, you know, the shrine at the top. And if you can see it close up, they're just beautiful. It does reference a stamp in the back of the book. It just has not the exact stamp, but it has her resources, like the websites or the names, like Hampton Arts and Hero Arts, but no more detail than that. But here's another text stamp that she uses a lot. I don't know what that one is either, but now there's two I got to try to find. Oh, if you can see what it is, Pam, that would be awesome if you can let me know. Awesome, I say, awesome. Oh, you know what this reminded me of? Can you email her about... I am going to. I know her, and this reminded me of a light switch. Wouldn't these be cool switch plate covers if you tiled on them? Oh, Lord, now I got to get over there and see. Stand by, girls. I'm flipping to eBay on this link. Don't anybody buy it before I can get it. Yes! Ha ha! Oh! Why can't I buy it? Oh no, the bidding is ended. That's it though. That is the one. I will be looking for that puppy later, but the bidding has ended on it, but that is it. Thank you so much. Now I got to find back to my camera page. Totally lost control of the situation here. I know. Oh, it's available on Kindle. Cool. It is it. That is the stamp. Now that I know the name of it, I have a better chance at finding that puppy. But it's a really cool book. And look at this one thing she did. This, see how long and skinny this is at the bottom here? That's a snow ski. And here are close-ups of the snow ski that she mosaicked in clay tile for her brother and his wife who live in Colorado, and they go skiing there all the time. And she took an old antique ski and did that for them to hang on the wall. How flippin' cool is that? What's PSX? But look, oh, here's one of her boxes. See that box? How stinking cute is that? I'd love to find those legs, though. Haven't found the legs. This is mosaic tables tops that she's done, right? Really a fun book. There's that box. Now, can you get any cuter than that box? I do not think so. I love containers. PSX is not an angel company. They don't allow you to use the stamp to create things you sell. Oh, great. Relic boxes. That's what she calls them. The relic box. She had a couple other, like, look at that one. In my colors. With that little beaded thing. I have to get on my torch and make some more lampwork beads to make little hoogie boppers to close it with or open it with. But look how cute these are. Look at this one. Oh, your link didn't come out as a link. Rats. I'm in a total scramble at this point. I've lost control of the stream. Oh, that's a different one, but that's kind of the same kind of thing, huh? I have to put that to my watch list. Thank you. I'll keep an eye on that one. Okay. Sorry, girls. Totally lost control. It's like squirrel. Hang on. Where were we here? There's a couple other things I wanted you to see in here. These boxes. Look at that one. Right? Oh, look at this long skinny one. The little sash on it. And the legs. The detail that she puts on the legs and stuff. I've looked at this book over and over and over again. Oh, look at this one. This one was... she did a theme of tolerance for all the different races and cultures all over the world. She travels a lot, and she found, I think she was in a, it says it in here, I forget, a flea market in France somewhere, and found this pack of ephemera that had all these stamps for all these different countries, and she put it around the border, and then mosaicked with all these different religious icons and different words and things she picked up on her trip. What's on sale now? Good Lord, I'm going to be on a shopping spree here in a minute and abandon the clay. Oh, Victoria Hughes has a book too. And here's another shrine that she did from, she goes to Mexico a lot. You can see the, what is it, Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead. The little skeletons and stuff. I always thought that was kind of creepy stuff, but it's actually a very sweet tradition that they have, where they welcome their dead family back a certain day of the year or something. There's a little shrine. Another one. But it really is, I'd like to have it on my iPad, so I have it with me all the time looking for it. Here's another one, Waiting for a Miracle. That was, all her things are done here with a purpose. Like, look at this one with the points at the top and the bottom. Yeah, I know. Why isn't it coming out as a link? Here's the Dia de los Muertos one. The other one just happened to have another dead guy in it. Cool. I'll have to look that up. I saved the link so I can go back and look at that later for her book. Oh, look at this one. I love the black and white checks. That's why I want to do some black and white checks on my spire. But like, look at the layers, like on this little piece in the center there. I don't know if you can, that comes through on this freaking camera, but that's a piece she did for a friend's house that got burned down in the Santa Ana wind fires, and they went to the site, and she got pieces out of the ashes of the house and little bits of things that were left that she found. A melted spoon is up in here and different things, and she made this one for a friend called Out of the Ashes, the Phoenix Rises, and they have that in their new house after they rebuilt. But here's some more. Look at this. I mean, just, it's eye candy. Look at this. I bought one of these little boxes from her vendor that she has in the back of the book, but I'd love to find those legs. Anybody know where I can get those legs? Let me know, because the place doesn't have them that I looked at back here. But look at this with the orange and the turquoise. All the gilding and stuff that's on there. They're just really gorgeous. So for her rubber stamps, she's got Tisha Moore, Invoke Arts. Did we decide what? We don't know what brand that is, though, did we? Did you guys know what brand that stamp was I wanted? What am I doing? Put this down and pay attention, for Christ's sake. Oh, shoot, did I miss the auction on that one, too? The one that's the French, I guess it's the French site. That's the stamp. Oh, mother must have one of those. PSX. What brand is that? I never heard of PSX. I don't get out much, though. Yeah, so it's not a surprise. PSX. Does anybody know what that is? Shut your face, Mom. Ice cream. Oh, two of my favorite words in the world. Okay, what the hell are we even doing here? All right, let me, since I got a little paint palette here, I'll use this for my paint. This is that turquoise deep. And a little azo gold. And the wet paint helped the foil stuff stick too, actually, as I recall. But one thing we did was just take a little teeny weeny bit of this, because this stuff is so highly pigmented, right? Patty got really good friends with a woodworker. They can make them for you discount. What are they making for me, Jen? Personal stamp exchange. Oh. So now I'm just going to rub this with my finger. That's just hitting the high spots. See what that's doing? Where's my water? Oh, crap, I got this over top my water. Let me move that. Personal stamp exchange. Never heard of it. I swear, I do need to get out more, people. And that nickel azo gold. Yum-alicious. Are they a company? Or are they just like a club? Or what they is? Alright, I'm going to take a little bit of I want a little brush. A little bit of brush. This one here. Alright, this one I'm going to try painting this on. I wet my brush just a little bit so I could coax that down in the cracks, right, with the brush. My finger just hit the high spot. See it here, the difference? What's the Sierra Enterprises? PSX Maine. Oh, is that the, must be the group. I must befriend them at once. And then I'm going to take a little baby wipe and very gently, very, 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 very gently, I'm going to go over the high points without trying to schmutz up the clay and leaving that azo gold lay in the cracks. I need a little bit more azo gold down there. It's not quite deep enough color-wise. Get in there. There we go. That's a little deeper. And then, again, kind of get some of that off the high points of her face. And the border, that's really delicate, but I'm trying to get some of it off of there. And I want to get a good bit off of there because I don't want my turquoise to turn green, because it will blend with this gold and get a lot of green if you don't watch yourself. This is a really pretty turquoise, and it's a heavy body paint. Let's see if I can do this without hosing it up. Oh my god, it looks like a scary mask. Oh, scary lady, scary lady. Try to get some of this off of here. Blend it out a little bit so it looks different than the face. Oh, you're one scary lady. Oh, even scarier. Let me blot your face. There we go. Oh, look. Imprint. Let's see. Hey, guys. I was in Joann's the other day, and they were revamping the store, and they were putting in a final... Oh! I did not know that. I don't go in Joann's very often. So they have, like they'll carry, like, Golden's thing, like things you'd find at Dick Blick or Jerry's or something like that. Alright, let's add a little bit of my foil. Here you are, right in front of my face. Ah, crap, that figures. PSX went out of business. Crap. Yes, green is good, Gene. I saw that just before it blipped off my screen. You little rascal. Let's put some of this down in here. Let's put a little bit on here. And maybe a little bit over here. Oh, silver. I don't want silver in there. Get out of there. eBay retired. Oh, is that one there? Oh! Got that sucker. Ha ha! I'll be right back. I'm buying a stamp. Oh, some of the viewers that aren't on the stream are going to kill me with comments on this one, let me tell you. Please stay focused on what you're doing. We don't like the chatter. Sorry.